just the opposite.
In other words?
I get used to the muck as I go along.
Is that the opposite?
Question of temperament.
Of character.
Nothing you can do about it.
No use struggling.
One is what one is.
No use wiggling.
The essential doesn't change.
Nothing to be done. Like to fix it?
Be careful! He's wicked with strangers.
Is that him?
Godot?
Yes!
I present myself. Potso.
Not at all.
Godot!
Not at all.
You're not Mr. Godot, sir.
I am Potso. Does that name mean nothing to you? I said, does that name mean nothing to you?
Potso?
Potso.
Potso?
Potso!
Potso? What
Is it Potso or Botso?
Potso? I'm afraid.
Oh, I once knew a fellow named Katso. The mother had the clap. Oh, we're not from these parts, sir.
You are human beings, nonetheless. Same species as myself. Same species as Potso. Made in God's image.
Well, you see...
Who is Godot?
Godot.
You took me for Godot.
Oh, no, sir. Not for an instant, sir.
Who is he?
He's a kind of an acquaintance.
But then nothing of that kind. We hardly know him.
True, we don't know him very well, but all the same...
Personally, I wouldn't know him if I saw him.
You took
No! That's to say, you understand. The dusk, the strain, waiting. I confess, I imagined.
For a
Wait! So you were waiting for him?
Well, you see, sir...
Here on my land!
We didn't intend any harm.
We meant well.
The road is free for all.
That's how we looked at it.
It's a disgrace. But there you are.
Nothing we can do about it.
Speak no more about it. A pig! Every time he drops, he falls asleep. Up, hard! Back! Stop! Turn! Gentlemen, I am happy to have met you. Yes, happy to have met you. Closer. Stop! The road seems long when one journeys on it for, yes, 8 hours. 8 hours on end. Not a soul in sight. Go! Hold that. Go! Whip! Touch of autumn in the air this evening. Yes, gentlemen. I cannot go for long periods of time without the society of my lights. Even when the lights are imperfect ones. Stool! Closer. Closer. Back. Further. That is why, with your permission, I tend to dabble with you a little bit before I leave. Basket. Fresh air stimulates a jaded appetite. Basket! Further. He stinks. Oh, happy days.
What ails him? Looks tired. Why doesn't he put down his bags?
How do I know? Careful.
Say something to him.
Look.
What?
His neck.
I see nothing.
Here.
No, I say!
Running sore.
Oh, it's the rope.
It's the rubbing.
It's inevitable.
It's the knot.
It's the chafing.
It's not bad looking.
Oh, would you say so?
Trifle effeminate.
Oh, look at that slob.
It's inevitable.
Look at the slaver. Look.
Perhaps he's a half-wit.
A creep.
He looks like a goiter.
Oh, that's not certain.
He's panting.
It's inevitable.
And his eyes.
What about?
Goggling out of his head.
Oh, looks as his last gasp.
It's not certain. Ask him a question.
Would that be a good thing?
What do we risk?
Oh. Mister?
Louder.
Master!
Leave him in peace. Can't you see he needs to rest? Basket! Basket! Now, what can you do? It's not his job. That's better.
Please, sir.
What is it, my good man?
You're finished with the, you don't need the, bones, sir?
You couldn't have waited.
No. He does good to ask. Do I need the bones? Well, personally, no, I don't need the bones anymore. But in theory, the bones belong to the carrier. Go on. Ask him. Don't be afraid. He'll tell you.
Excuse me, mister? Mister?
You're being spoken to, pig. Reply! Ask him again.
Excuse me, mister. The bones. You won't be wanting the bones?
Do you want them or not? They're yours. I don't like it. Never known him to refuse a bone before. Some business it'll be if he felt sick on me.
It's a scandal.
Are you alluding to anything in particular?
To treat a man like that, I think that... No. A human being, it's a scandal.
A disgrace!
You are severe. I mean, what age are you, if it's not such a rude question? 60, 70? What age do you think he is?
11.
Oh, I am impertinent. I must be getting on. Thank you for your society. Unless I smoke another pipe, stay a while longer. What do you say? I'm not a big smoker. I'm a very small smoker. Very rarely do I smoke two pipes, one on top of the other. Makes my heart go pit-a-pat. It's the nicotine, you see. One absorbs, despite one's precautions. You know what I mean? Well, perhaps you don't smoke. Yes, no? Well, it's no importance. How am I to sit down again after I have risen without affectation, without appearing to be faltering?
That's better. What?
Let's go.
So soon.
One moment. Stool! Closer. Back. Done it.
Let's go.
I hope I'm not driving you away, sir. Stay a while longer. You'll not regret it.
Oh, well, we're in no hurry.
See, the second is always never so sweet as the first, I mean. But it's still as sweet anyway.
I'm going.
I can no longer deal with my presence. I am not particularly human, but that's no matter. Think twice before you do anything rash. Suppose you were to leave now, while it's still daytime, and we'll all agree that it is still day. Good. What happens with your appointment with this Godot? I'm out. You see what I mean? Who holds your future in his hands? At least your immediate future. Who told you? Oh, he speaks to me. If this goes on much longer, we shall be old friends.
Why doesn't he put down his bags?
I too would like to meet him. The more people I meet, the happier I am. From the meanest creature one departs, wiser, richer, more conscious of one's blessings. Even the two of you could add to my store.
Why doesn't he put down his bags?
Oh, but that would surprise you.
You're being asked a question.
Question? Who? What? A moment ago you were talking to me and calling me sir, in fear and trembling. Now you're asking me questions. No good will come of this.
I think he's listening.
What?
You can ask him now. He's on the alert.
Ask him what?
Ask him why he doesn't put down his bags.
Oh, I wonder.
Well, ask him, can't you?
You want to know why he doesn't put his bags down, is that what you're saying?
That's it.
Are you sure you agree with that?
He's puffing like a grampus.
The answer is this, and please stay still. You're making me nervous.
Here. What is, he's about to speak.
Oh.
Is everybody ready? Is everybody looking at me? Are you looking at me, pig? Good. I'm ready. Are you listening to me? Is everybody ready? Ah! I don't like to speak in a vacuum. What was I saying?
Why he doesn't put down...
Hey, don't interrupt me! If you do, we'll never get anything straight. What was I saying? What exactly did you want me to tell them?
Bags. Why always hold? Never put down. Why?
Oh, why didn't you say so in the first place? You want to know why he doesn't make himself comfortable, right? Well, let's see if we can get this straight. Well, it seems to reason that he will follow if he wants to make himself comfortable. Correct. He doesn't want to. There's reasoning for you. And the reason why he doesn't want to?
Make a note of this.
He wants to impress me so that I'll keep him.
What?
No, that wasn't quite right. He wants to mollify me so that I'll forget any idea of parting with him. No, that wasn't
You
right.
want to get rid of him?
He wants to cod me, but he won't.
You want to get rid of him?
He imagines that when I see how he carries, that I'll keep him on in that capacity.
You've had enough of him.
Truth is, he carries like a pig. That's not his job.
You want to get rid of him?
He imagines that when I see him indefatigable, that I'll regret my decisions for wanting to get rid of him. That's his miserable scheme! As if I didn't have any slaves. Atlas, son of Jupiter. Well, that's it. Think. Anything else?
You want to get rid of him?
Remark that I might be in his position, and him in mine if fate had not willed otherwise. To each man his own due. I beg your pardon.
You want to get rid of him?
I do. Instead of throwing him out like I should, instead of getting him out on his ass, I'm taking him out of the goodness of my heart to the fair, where I might get a good price for him. The truth is, you'd never get such creatures out anyway. The best thing would be to shoot him, kill him.
He's crying!
Old dogs have more dignity here. Comfort him since you pity him. Come on, wipe his tears, make him feel less forsaken.
Give it to me, I'll
Make haste before it stops. Frankie!
Oh, the swine! He's crippled me!
Show! I told you he didn't like
He's
strangers.
bleeding!
That's a good sign!
I'll never walk again!
It's okay, I'll carry you!
If necessary.
Please stop crying. Exchange places with him, as it were. The tears of the world are a constant quantity. When one begins to weep, somewhere else one stops. So it's sure to laugh. Let us not talk ill of our generation. It's not that unhappier than its predecessors. Let's not talk well of it either. In fact, let us not talk of it at all. It is true that the population has increased.
Try and walk.
Guess who taught me all these beautiful things? Am I lucky?
Will night never come?
All my common thoughts, all my regular thoughts from professional worries, beauty, grace, truth of the first water. I knew they were all beyond me, so I took a Canuck. Nook. That was more than 60 years ago. But you wouldn't imagine by looking at me. Compared to him, I look like a young man, no? Hat! Now look. Do you see?
And now? You turn him away? Such a loyal and faithful servant?
Swine!
After having sucked all the good out of him, you chuck him away like a banana skin? Really?
I can't bear it any longer. What he's doing to me, he's